Hello, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. I was in the wood shop not yesterday, this morning. That's right. I woke up early and I crafted something. What I crafted is ugly, but it will be super effective and no one will ever see it. So I'm considering it, where I'm at in the process, a win. I'll tell you more about that. But I wanted to show you something that arrived in the mail super quick. This is a network extender, and I presume a network access piece, an access point. And I don't know what it is with my ISP, but I get on the phone with them in the evening, and the next morning hardware arrives at my door. And this happened not once, but twice. I literally get on the phone at like 3:45, goes till 4:30 until, it's actually ended and the orders go through. And the next morning, not the next afternoon, the next morning, stuff shows up. They sent me a new router and they sent me this extender. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Let's see who's in the house. We have Polly Wants a Crafter. That's Mr. Jerry Brown. Hi, Jerry. Rich Vibes coming at us from the United Kingdom. Hey, party people. Woot, woot. Hi, Mr. Rich Vibes. And I have a question for you. All right, this is a contest. And if you win the contest, you will get one pat on the back that you have to administer to yourself. How many feet of Ethernet cable do you think this is? It's either 25, 50, or 75. How much Ethernet cable is this? 25, 50, or 75? Write it in the comments and you could be the winner of one pat on the back that you have to administer to yourself. I also believe I have made a tech mistake, a rookie tech mistake, a very bad tech mistake. And I've been making this mistake for 13 years. Let me show you what I got going on here. Answers are coming in. I will reveal the answer in a moment. The reason I got this is because my Ring doorbells, video doorbells, connect to Wi-Fi, and they are behind a wall of stone, and the stucco that's holding the stone on the wall is grabbing onto a metal grate, a metal sheet, a metal mesh sheet, a grid sheet of metal. That acts as a Faraday cage, which blocks RF signals, radio frequency signals. And I know this isn't AM radio, but it does broadcast on a radio frequency. Everything does. Bluetooth is a radio. Wi-Fi is a radio. Everything's a radio that goes over the air. And so I need this to get line of sight to my devices. And then it got me thinking. Another vote's coming in here. That's good. Look at this. This is my network closet. And yes, there's a bunch of wires. Network closets always look like this. But look at what the shelf is. Now, I put the shelf in for air ventilation because I wanted air to come up underneath my device and keep them cool because I don't want network hardware overheating. Well, this is a metal shelf. Now, it has 1.5 inch wide spacing. So am I putting a partial Faraday cage underneath my router? Because this is the Wi-Fi thing right here. This is the Wi-Fi, and these are the metal shelf grates. Have I been blocking my Wi-Fi for 12 years? I think what I'm going to do is just get a wood board and just replace this with just a wood plank. because Wi-Fi can go through wood. I'm not having problems with Wi-Fi, but I wonder if my Wi-Fi would be stronger if I remove that metal grate shelf with wide open spaces, but still metal nonetheless. I don't know. Cat 5 network racks are all metal. It's okay. Well, that's true. That's true. As Sammy would say, make another one using wood. Well, let me show you what I made out of wood. So this is the Wi-Fi hardware, and look at the pattern on the back. This is going to be on the bottom. Okay, so this is how it sits. My hand is the tabletop, and it has this venting here and has venting around the side. And look what I did. So this needs to be suspended in the attic above my covered front porch. So I need to put a shelf coming off of a 2x4. I have a 2x4, and I need to like run an extension out and put it on a little platform. This is the platform I've created for it. All right. Here's the platform. I made a little ledge, and look at this hole pattern I have on the back. Now, again, this is not very pretty. This is quite ugly, but watch this, okay? Watch this. So here's the hole pattern. Here's the holes. Here's the hole pattern. Put this on here. Do you see what I'm putting down? So what's happening is, airflow is going to be able to come up through the holes of the platform, and then here are the braces for it. So I'm going to put two braces on it. So if my arm is a 2x4, these are going to be drilled into the 2x4 like that. And then this is going to go here. And these will straddle either side like that. And it'll be a shelf. Be like, just like that. In my mind, it's working. That's all I got to say. Mr. Tech Troublemaker, we got a contest going on, Roy. Is this 25, 50, or 75 feet worth of cable? What's your guess? This is an Ethernet cable, Ethernet plugs. Put in the comments 25, 50, or 75, because it doesn't look like what I paid for it, so I'm skeptical. Let's see what Tech Troublemaker has to say. He says, the wires have to be the hardest to make out of wood. How did the early pioneers make Ethernet cables? The wires have to be the hardest to make out. For good speed, I avoid Wi-Fi. Well, me too, brother. Me too. Always good to let the air get to the unit. Mr. Jerry Brown is a very tech-forward individual. From Polly Wants a Crafter. So that's what I got going on. Oh, no. We use imperial units over here, Mr. British person. It's okay to let the air out, but don't let the smoke out ever. David W. Ryan, beautifully crafted, says it's not pretty. So humble. Yeah, I know. Mine in the house sitting on the ground under 3D printers. I know, we do what we got to do. All right, I'm about to give the answer. If you win, you get one pat on the back that you have to administer to yourself. I'm told the amount of feet this is, we use imperial units here in the US of A. 50 feet. This is supposed to be 50 feet. It does not look like 50 feet to me. It's just, I can hold it in my hand. Like, I thought it would be like a big spool. Apparently, this is 50 feet. The label said it was 50 feet. We'll see. It's not written on the actual cable itself. Cat 6 outdoor cable. Since this is going in my attic, I thought maybe I'll get an outdoor. I want to say 25 feet. That's what it looks like to me. This looks like 25 feet of cable. Apparently, it's 50. I'm gonna go up in the attic and I'm gonna fish this through the walls. And if it ends up being 25, I'm gonna be so mad I'm gonna break through the roof. That's what I got going on here. All right, it is Friday. Hope everyone has a great Friday and an awesome weekend. I'm back here on the YouTubes, on the Awesome Fun Things channel, Monday through Friday, 8:15 in the morning. And I hope to do my piano video this weekend. I might go see my son out of town. That would be fun. And who knows what other trouble I will get into. Oh, look at him. You're killing me. You're killing me, my man. I got 500-foot boxes, make my own. Well, I was going to do that, but this was only like, for 50 feet, it was $12. For the outdoor cable, it was $20. So I'm like, for $20, that way I don't have to buy the ends. I don't have to buy the female little plug it plugs into. I don't need to buy a housing for it. I don't need to buy a faceplate. I was going to make my own. I swear to God, I was going to make my own, but I'm like, this is just cheaper. Now, I do have to fish it through the walls, and I have to fish like this size rather than the little cable width. Cable is thinner than this end plug, but I have drill bits and power tools, so I'm just going to blast through it. I know. I love you, Mr. Vibes. Okay. I'm heading off. Have an awesome weekend. And remember, start your evening with bail money in your pocket. It just makes everything go smoother if you get caught by the po-po. I love you all. I don't know what I'm saying. Bye.